Okay, so this is going to be a review on multi-step equations. So in our first example, negative 2x minus 3x equals 15. To go through and solve, we're going to combine like terms first. So add the 2x and the 3x together. We get a negative 5x equals 15. And to finish off, we divide through by the negative 5. Similar to what we looked at last time. And when we do that, we get x is equal to a negative 3. For our second equation, negative 6n equals, negative 6n plus 4 equals 10. To get the variable term by itself, we're going to subtract the 4 from both sides. Negative 6n is equal to 6. Divide through by the negative 6, and we're left with n equal to a negative 1. For our third equation, 3p minus 2 equals 3p plus 3. When we subtract the 3p from both sides, to move it all to one side, they cancel out, and we're left with a negative 2 equals a positive 3. Well, we know that is not true, so in this case, there is no solution. Okay? For number 4, a negative y in parentheses minus 4 equals 7. We distribute the negative through the parenthesis. Negative onto the y is a negative y. Negative onto the negative 4 is a positive 4 equals 7. Subtract the 4 from both sides. We're left with negative y equals 3, and when we divide the negative 1 over to get rid of the negative on the variable, we're left with y equals a negative 3. And our last example, example 5. Negative 3 times the quantity m minus 4 plus 2 times the quantity negative m minus 7 equals 28. Pretty long problem. Biggest thing is to take it in steps. We have the negative 3 needs to be distributed onto both terms. A negative 3 times m is a negative 3m. Negative 3 times the negative 4 is a positive 12. For the second piece, we're going to distribute the positive 2 onto the m and onto the negative 7. So we get minus, because the 2 times the negative m is a negative 2m, and a minus 2 times a negative 7 is negative 14. And that all still equals 28. Once we're to this piece, we can combine like terms. Negative 3m and negative 2m is negative 5m. The positive 12 and the negative 14 gives us a negative 2 equals 28. We can add the 2 to both sides. So we're left with negative 5m equals positive 30. And if we divide through by the negative 5, we are left with m equal to a negative 6.